guys, thanks for coming back. I'm just working on a insert for another Lionel original box that I have. Again, I'm not doing a repro, a professional repro. This is just an insert to keep the box a little more rigid and secure, and to keep its tender that came with it a little bit more protected. So what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of sizing up some cardboard to drop inside of it. And the other thing too, as I learned when I did the 23/5s box, is the thickness of the material that you're actually using is going to play a big part of it. So I am using a little bit thicker cardboard, but I think I can get away with it in this case. It's 3.5. But we'll see in the end. I'm going to go through and do it. I've got a few different pieces of cardboard I can try to see what happens. Again, I'm just having fun with this. If it doesn't work out the first time, I can always try it again and again and again and again. I'm not always a super planner. I just kind of like doing things off the cuff, and this is one of them. So we'll see how it turns out. But I want to give myself 2 square edges so I can do my measurements by. So 8 3/4. 8 3/4. So let's go 3.5. So what I'm going to do is I am going to measure down 3.5. Now that I've got straight edges here, and up on this grid, 3.5 will be my first scoring. What I want to try to do is I just want to try to score the box, or score the cardboard rather, so I can fold it. I'm going to try this method here. So I don't want to cut all the way through. I just want to kind of score it like that and keep it together there. So that will be the side in here. Now the bottom, and I want to leave a little bit of room to fit inside the box. So I'm going to try to base it on the actual graphic here. I'm going to measure its width, which is 2.5. Let's try that, because this is thicker cardboard. 2.5, 2.5. And it's going to draw a line so I can double check it against the box and see if I'm even going to be close. A bit of play there. I think actually I can take it in a little bit more. I'm going to drop it back just a little bit here. And then, of course, I got to check to make sure my tender is going to fit in this. So I just dropped it back a little bit behind my initial measurement. Score it. Fold it up like so. Well, the tender fits. All right. Now, I don't have enough to come over the top. So what I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to measure my flap. And we are at 3 9/16. Yep. So take this one going to measure 3 9/16 thereabouts. All right, zip this off. Now, if I did this right, this should fit in as it is, but it's, of course, it's a little too high because I didn't accommodate for that bottom, the thickness of the bottom. So, the thickness of the bottom is about 1/8. So I'm going to drop about 1/8 off of these edges. Again, I'm not going for a true reproduction at all. I'm just trying to give an original box a little bit more support. All right. Looking like that's going to fit. Let's see if it slides in. It slides in nicely. Let's see if it'll slide in with the tender in it. Be careful not to rip these flaps. Will the tender fit, first of all? Yes. Yes, it still does. And now, so that works out nicely. I could put a top on here if I wanted. I'm not really all that concerned about it, because it fits, the tender just fits just perfectly. It almost comes to the top line here, so there's really not a lot of room for me to work putting an extra lid on it, and I can't just drop it on top like that, because then it's not going to fit in the box, because that will take up my slack, I believe. Yeah, that won't work. Or I could get a thinner piece of material and put it on, but again, I'm not really that concerned. What I am going to do to finish this off, put something in here so that the wheels won't roll, it won't drop out. And looking at this, I could put a piece right in the middle, which will work out nicely actually. And this scrap might be, it's a little bit too wide. Like that, put the tender back in, get it kind of ballpark where it's going to sit. And that's going to be right there, so I'm going to mark it. It's going to sit right in there. I'm going to cut another piece. Line these up, check with our tender again. I'm just going to glue these down. Just a quick shot with the glue gun, like so. Put that into place. One more. Like so. Here we go. Now we got an inner tray. I can reinforce this if I want with some duct tape. So a little bit of reinforcement from this tape is not going to hurt at all. But I want to set it up while it's folded, not while it's flat. So get the tape on here like so. Maybe a little bit higher. There we go. That. Push it down. And fold it over. This is just going to add a little more strength to this corner, since it is now much thinner than it originally was. And you can use this method with any of the original boxes. You can even use it with the locomotive ones. This one's turned out much better than my original plan on my 2035's box, but hey, live and learn, right? Let's get the other side. And there we go. I can drop my tender in. It's not going to roll anywhere. Scissors out of the way. Now we can slide this into the box, and the box has got a lot more stability because it has this nice insert in it. And hopefully keep this box intact for quite some time. Here we go. Now we've just helped reinforce the original packaging for this 6466W whistle tender, and now it'll fit nicely with the reinforced packaging of the 2035. So there we go, guys. Just a quick little Sunday afternoon craft. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe or hit the notification bell, and we'll see you on the next video. Take it easy.